Hiya, I'm going to show you how to make an animated clock effect within PowerPoint. I've started with a clock face which I took from clip art just to make things a little bit quicker for me. If you're wanting to do so, you could quite easily make your own clock face. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to create our own hands for our clock. What we're going to be using is the emphasis and spin animation. Now you can see if you apply that just as it is, it goes all the way around. What we want to do is to pin it down from the bottom of, well, the center of the arrow here, so that only the top goes around. Now you can't do that within PowerPoint, but what you can do is if we create a double length arrow, but we're going to make half of it transparent, and we're going to do that by inserting another rectangle below. Well, that's a little bit too wide. Let's narrow that up a little bit. And then line that up there. Okay, that's close enough. So now this is half of the length of this entire thing. So now what we're going to want to do is to remove the shape fill and the shape outline from it. So now that we've got a transparent object, I'm just going to change the colour of this to match the outside of my clock as well and get rid of the outline on that. So now if we select these two objects both together and then copy them, then you're going to want to paste special and then paste them together as a PNG file. This is now one single image and half of it is transparent, which is just what we want. I'm just going to delete these because I don't need them anymore. So if we go back to our clock face, I'm going to make that a little bigger and pop that in the center. So now if we want to align my clock hand into the middle of the clock face, like thus, and I'm going to want two hands, so I'm going to press Ctrl D to duplicate that, line it up in the center there, and then I'm going to do a 90-degree rotation. So that's about in the middle there, I think. Now I'm going to want one of my hands to be longer than the other, so one of them will be the second hand and one will be the minute hand. So I've just made that one a little bit shorter there. Now you want to make sure all these objects are centered together, so I'm going to do align center. I need to select align selected objects, align center, and then align middle. Okay, so now it's time to add our animations. If you get your custom animation panel up and select both images, and then add effects, emphasis, and select the spin. Now you can see that's, as we all know, that's not really how clocks work. We need to get our minute hand, that's the minute hand, to rotate more quickly than the hour hand. In which, to do this, we're going to change the amount of the number of degrees that it rotates around within the same amount of time. So to do this, if you just click on custom here, I'm just going to select at random 1500. Now you can see that's going around a lot faster. As long as you make sure that these two are going for the same amount of time, then you'll get the effect that you want. So you can see that's going quite a lot faster now. You can tweak these as you want, the amount of time you want them to go around for and how fast you want them to go around. You can play around with these settings here. So I'm going to just add in a final touch. I'm going to do a little circle here. And I would line that up properly, but unfortunately I don't have time. And then I'm going to publish this. Okay, so now it's published, and because the initial animations were set to advance with previous, it's taken a bit of a delay for it to start, but you can see that effect there.